Hey, just before we start, I'm wearing two things today that are hints about something we need to celebrate. Here we go.
Hey, nice hat.
The Lakers.
What do you reckon?
Your headphones.
Yeah, that's the two things.
Oh, okay.
So what do they represent that we're celebrating?
The headphones.
No, the two things you just said. The Lakers jumper.
The Lakers and the headphones.
And what's the headphone? Two separate things there. G'day, Mint.
Are they the two separate things?
They were two separate things. So the Lakers jumper.
Yep.
Represents basketball.
No.
Well,
Yeah, sorta.
Lakers.
Schroeder,
Oh, Dennis Schroeder. Yeah.
who won the World Cup.
Yep.
Well, that was my tribute to Schroeder.
Oh, that's
Pretty
nice.
good. And the headphones are the big ears of the big Bogdan good who just got another gig with Atlanta. Or the Heat. No, with the Heat.
Oh, is he with the Heat now?
Yeah, you know, they do with the
Bogdan.
massive ears.
Oh, Boban.
Boban.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he just signed. See, Boban and Schroeder.
Oh, that's funny.
are you wearing jocks?
Well, you're feeling wearing jocks.
Finally.
You're finally wearing jocks.
Me? I always
Yeah.
wear jocks.
Did you say something about jocks?
I like my nuts to be
And
snug.
apparently he's too cheap for wine.
Oh, there you go. Seagulls Cards. G'day, legend. How are you? And on that note,
Nash,
some
Nash,
recent
Nash, Nash.
subs. Manly Seagulls Cards are here. I haven't got to see them yet, though.
Yeah, no. You,
Am I on the wrong side? No, I'm right. You're on the wrong side.
Who?
You. Turn it over.
Ta-da!
Oh,
See,
that,
this fit.
okay, yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Oh, so
Okay,
cool.
so some low number parallels. What do we got?
Oh, just some of the new elites.
Some nice,
They're
sexy
nice.
ones, yeah.
Who are
Very
they?
nice. Delhi Cherry Evans.
Daddy.
Dally-
Evans.
Dally,
You can see
yeah.
he's a big fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huge, man.
And some of the new elite. He had the
Yep.
the Mojos.
Yeah,
Nice.
Because that was
like every colour.
a guy
Oh,
named-
really?
Yeah. a guy
Ruby,
named-
sapphire, and emerald, and then black.
That would
Oh,
look sick.
so
The
nice.
black would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guy named. That's from a guy named Nashy Nash.
Who's online?
Well,
Is he?
I don't know.
Yeah, he just popped up.
Seagulls Cards. There we go.
Oh, there he
Yeah.
is. But we
Liam
also-
Gazzard, howdy.
Can't tell you what they're graded yet because they're not graded yet.
Uncle Chop Chop.
But he does
Ipswich
have-
picture framing and JHMCMXCI.
I know I just dropped off a package for Nashy Nash Nash. Some stuff going back to him.
Did
so,
you? Some
yeah.
manly stuff?
Yeah, that would be manly.
Maybe
He-
some free
Not womanly?
DCE.
He's a little bit of a manly fan. I'll see Eagles cards. What a surprise.
We've got some more base set, jungle, and for talking to Pokemon, I ordered off a company in Melbourne some Pokemon, and it hasn't fucking arrived. Do we
Well,
know why?
No, well, it's not going to arrive because it hasn't been
Why?
released yet.
Oh,
But I think I think you got an email today.
yeah,
Yeah, saying that what you ordered, you didn't get all of it.
100%.
Yeah, well,
Why is that?
because I told you to come to local card shop.
Yeah, but
This wouldn't have happened. So
What happened, though?
What's happened is a lot of the Australian retailers. Look, it's a
Jerry.
It's a a lot of them.
A lot of them.
This is not
Mint
just
wouldn't do it.
Mint wouldn't because they're
Local card shop wouldn't
No, we wouldn't.
because they're reputable.
Yep, but they go and put pre-sales up before they actually
before
know
they
what
have
their
it.
allocations are.
And then they
Like, they've
don't hit
overs-
their allocations.
They've oversold. Yeah,
That's so bad. Do you
It's-
not think?
it's poor.
Piss poor effort. Anyway, if
Yeah.
you've done that and you're a company out there that do that, stop it. 'cause
biggest
you're
problem
fucking
i-
the actual industry up.
Well, the industry's being screwed by, I like to call them Facebook flippers. Right? They don't have businesses.
Yep.
They've been given these accounts through the distributors, and what they end up doing is they put in a massive order. They try and pre-sell as much of it so that they get the money
Take
to
it,
pay
yeah.
for the order, and they're happy to make like a couple of bucks a box, just to keep in the loop. But then, like I know that I'm sure Mint would be the same. That what we ordered and what we got are two mutually exclusive numbers. Big difference, and that's why local card shop didn't do any pre-orders of it. So
Which is good. Well done, local card
Good way to
shop.
do it, I reckon.
And if you did it and you did that shit, that's wrong. Just wrong.
yeah, Facebook
Just
flippers.
think of the
Fuzzy
kids, mate.
Wuzzy
Think of the
Cuzzy
kids.
Bear joined us.
Fuzzy
That's
Wuzzy was a woman.
Great night. Hey,
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman.
was he? Shit.
Remember that movie?
No.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Oh, it was too. I
Yeah.
didn't know
Was
where you were
he-
going with that.
Was he or was
Movie.
was there or was there not a woman? And the blind guy's going, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman.
There you go.
Yeah,
Thanks, Rob.
no worries.
Second best podcast in Australia just joined us as well.
Hey.
Ball don't
Big
lie.
Mal.
Have to be Mal. It was too.
3,000 down to 10. Fantastic allocation. That's atrocious. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy is
Had no
everywhere.
hair. Which leads us into, see what I've done here?
Well,
Hey.
where are we today? What are we here for?
We're here because it's September 11th And
yeah.
our thoughts and prayers go out with everyone, even though I don't pray, but I know people do.
Yeah.
Out to all those that lost their lives on September 11, 2001. Very sad day in the history of the world. And it is a day that is a very sad and somber day.
Do you remember what you're doing?
I do. I know exactly where I was. I was in London.
Oh.
And I was sitting down. I was the chief technology officer for Credit Suisse Personal Finance at the time.
Yep.
And I was sitting down, and we had a whole pile of Americans in there, and someone flicked the telly on. And we're in one of those startup places, so we had like beanbags everywhere and foosball tables, a really cool office. And the whole place just stopped, went dead quiet, and everyone just watched the telly, and a couple of the Yanks started crying. And we're sitting there going, oh, what the fuck's going to happen? And directly across from us is Tower 42 in the middle of London. And we were told...
People pooing themselves.
Oh, but what we were told is that Paris and London were next.
Yeah.
So there was all these rumours then going around. So we all had to evacuate the buildings, and we all had to leave the city.
Wow.
And we were nowhere near it. It's pretty surreal time.
Well,
we sat there for 6 hours watching on the telly.
Yeah, we were the same. Like here, ironically, I'll never forget either. And you know what my love of sport is, and it's the Brisbane Lions. Well, Alistair Lynch, who ironically wears number 11, was at the tribunal. Oh. And so I was actually waiting to find out what the tribunal result was, because internet and things like that didn't do up-to-date coverages. And I was watching the West Wing.
Really?
Yep. And then they've cut to the bloke standing there when you see the second plane hit the thing. And I'm thinking, is this real, or is it just part of the TV show I'm watching? I really had no idea.
It was insane,
And Jen was working night shift, and I rang her and told her, and she said, in typical Jen fashion, she goes, I don't know what you're talking about. And I said... They've attacked America,
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's pretty sad. But yeah,
where were you?
Well, it was September 12th here, which is one of my best friend's birthdays. So I was riding my bike because I wasn't driving back then.
Yeah.
So I rode my bike to his house early in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, what movie are you watching?" And then it wasn't a movie. Yeah. So I vividly remember it.
Because I think it was about 11 o'clock on September 11 that it happened here. So it was
in
right
the day.
just at the night.
At night time, yeah. So people, I saw it at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Most people were asleep and watched it the next morning. And I'll never forget, Leighton Hewitt, only 2 days prior, had his photo taken with the US Open trophy that he won.
On the top?
I don't know if it was on the top, but yeah, he was there.
Oh,
wow. And I had friends that were in one of the towers, and that wasn't hit first, and then they were evacuated, and then they were told it's okay to go back in. And the security said, go back into your office, and they say they looked up and went,
no. Yeah, no way.
Yeah, because I was at Credit Suisse, we actually had 2 buildings. We had Building 7 and another one in there, and we were actually talking to the guys on the phone in Building 7, and it was... they said, we've been told to stay in. Because the thing, we've done it once in London as well, evacuate. So when the bombs went off in London, we evacuated, which means everyone goes to the centre of the building.
Oh, okay.
Instead of evacuating, because they thought it was too dangerous. So they all evacuated in Building 7, which is one of the ones at the back that fell down later. And then all of a sudden it was like, nah, get out. And then everyone just pissed-bolted off. The second building went down.
Yeah, bloody crazy, eh?
Very, very sad
Chop went
times.
to work and quit.
Well, not a bad call. Chop.
Yeah. I remember a lot of people were like that. Like, you know, if this is where the world's going, I'm going to do what I want to do. But anyway, this is really weird. But what I was actually leading to...
I'm sorry, I only saw September 11 on top of the page.
Well, that was the bit. Card Chaos. We're here for Card Chaos.
Yeah, here for Card Chaos.
Who's it brought to you by?
It is brought to you by psg.cards, Platinum Standard Grading, Official Beer Co. and the Yard at 2389 Gold Coast Highway.
I was there today.
Which is next door to the local card shop down on my Mermaid Beach.
I was down there today
and you did a great job today.
Oh, yeah, we were cleaning up.
They did. They cleaned up the leaves today. They were on leaf duty. And they said, leave me alone.
Good love spring.
I used to think manual labour was a Spanish basketballer.
Jesus.
But
so where I was going
Yes.
was Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Soon Rob will be Fuzzy Wuzzy because he'll have no hair.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you see? So you can see Rob.
Oh, wow.
That's
Look
great.
at that.
Oh, no, leave it like that. That's sensational. So Rob's
I need one of these
doing
media
a head shave, a special head shave.
Yep.
For in memory of his mum, for the Mater Hospital.
Yep.
So if you go up on the socials today, I believe that Ruby Pagram, P-A-G-R-A-M, will actually stick that up there, and Rob's getting it done. What do we got left? So 9 days?
11 days.
11 days, 22nd.
22nd.
So 11 days time, and one of the things that we are able to do just until it runs out is different shapes. So we can do a bit of a mohawk, we do a bit of a cul-de-sac.
Mullet.
And I even offered Mrs. Rob, Jenna,
Oh, she wasn't happy.
10, or I think it got to 20 grand in the end to shave her head.
Yep.
20 grand.
She goes, "What's the number?" I said, "What's your number?" And she goes, "I don't have a number. I'm never doing it." And she goes, 10 grand. I went, okay, then she goes, 20 grand.
That's awesome.
That was pretty funny, but
That's exactly what happened.
yeah.
What were you doing that day?
What were you doing?
This is a ramble, so we.
This was actually awesome. You would love this, Pugs. So we're down at the yard, 2389 Gold Coast Highway, and I'm having a beer, just because you do, with Chris Anstey and Mark Worthington.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I was going to try come down, but I was busy. So.
And so we're just sitting there having a beer. Oh, I had 2 because I was working, and they had 274 of them. They were quite enjoying the official beer down there.
I can tell by the videos that I've been sent.
Oh, it's hilarious.
By the opening cards.
So 1994 was Anstey's rookie year, and he didn't make the card packs in 94 in the NBL. So what they did, the boys had a competition, and they must have opened, I'm going to say 8 packs of 94 like NBL cards in the local card shop. And the idea originally was you could only say one word about the player you pull out, right?
It never got to that, did it?
Oh, it was hilarious. Then they went off on all these stories. They went off telling stories about this player and this guy, and then...
obviously not card collectors either.
Obviously not fans of Mr. Gaze either, to be fair.
Well, that and...
For real.
It was hilarious.
More the cards that... They'd open up and go, yeah, he's a dick, and then just throw the card. At the end, we had to pick up all these cards off the floor, but no, they love Leroy Loggins.
They did. They're Leroy Loggins. They
Leroy
say he's the
legend.
best NBL player in the history of the
100%.
NBL, without doubt.
Is he like the only one that has a statue when you think about it?
Have to be. Oh, that and the Australian
Matildas.
Yeah.
Fuck, mate. Let's go there, because that's a good idea. But yeah.
I did a
You had to,
podcast.
didn't you?
Equality,
I
mate.
did a sports podcast last week, and I tell you, I've never laughed so much about the.
I got a little bit fired up.
Yeah, and it's about the premier who just jumps on a
She's
bandwagon.
back too today. Welcome back, Anastasia. You pile of
pallet
shit. Anyway, sorry, that's my opinion, not that shared by anyone on the podcast or any of the companies that we're related with.
No, I've shared
You
it.
agree?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. No worries.
But what we
I
want
just
you to
don't
do
get
is
into
take 30 seconds and tell us what you really think, because I reckon you're holding back.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, they're going to build a statue of a team that ran fourth.
You do know that's going to get vandalised quite a lot.
Oh, yeah. I saw a version of the statue, which I think I sent you, which I don't think they'll actually do,
No,
but it was
won't.
a little bit...
Well,
Was
Melbourne,
it rude?
Yeah, it was very
Oh,
good.
okay.
It was funny as fuck, though.
Melbourne have a statue for Taylor Harris for that famous kick.
Yeah, but see that... Did they win that game?
No, I don't know. I don't know if they won the game.
I went to my first ever women's AFL game on the weekend.
How'd you find it?
Mate, I actually quite enjoyed it.
Oh.
I was a little bit late, so I missed the walkout thing.
What a
and
surprise.
stuff. But the thing I found is that the quality of football compared to some of the stuff I'd seen on telly was actually really good.
Yeah.
They lost by 100, but Gold Coast won. They
Fourth
smashed
is
them.
the new first. Yeah, say that
Fourth
to
is
the US
new
basketball
first.
team.
Yeah, well, I was just about to say the same thing. What do we think about that? What do we think about what's that going to do to card values?
I think that is brilliant.
Oh, as we all
I
do.
reckon it's in the next segment, so let's do it.
Yeah. News, sports news.
That's our favourite.
The short ball, seven moves back and falls scarcely past square leg. Victory to the Australians by 8 wickets.
He's spinning! Got him! Down! He's got 2! Beautifully caught!
I need to go. Matilda's get fourth!
Excellent hunting! The last ball, can you believe that?
You just it needs to be in that voice, you know, when Sydney won the Olympics. The winner is Sydney. It's like, and fourth place is Matildas. Like, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Hey, that guy's Spanish. I got a thing today, a little bit of a off the thing. as we do.
Because we're doing so well staying
Off the
on it.
ramble. Just keep on the ramble.
But the Spanish Soccer Federation guy has
Oh, the Pasha.
has resigned today.
Oh, no.
Right?
I thought he would have.
But I got the headline and I thought he meant he re-signed. And I'm thinking,
Oh,
what the
okay.
hell's going on? How can this? And then I read it and went, oh, you dick. There's
He's
no-
trying to put his tongue in her ear this time.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
she's filed a complaint. But anyway, let's start with the NBA, Pugs.
NBA?
Yeah, why not? Oh, you know what I mean.
FIBA?
Fever.
Germany.
What happened? So
That was
Australia
brilliant.
lost to the eventual winners.
Yeah.
They did. That means they come
Oh,
second.
and they're the only
Build them a statue!
obviously the only undefeated team in the whole comp.
Was Germany.
Yeah, which is crazy. Schroeder played
Schroeder.
amazing.
And a Schroeder.
Daniel Thies played amazing. Like
France.
I was reading somewhere where he was scoring more points than his highest, the highest he's ever scored in NBA game.
Really?
Daniel Tice, yeah. So
I love that.
So let's be
Franz Wagner, who is the...
both of the brothers were playing incredible.
He's the guy off Die Hard. Wasn't that Franz Wagner? That was his name, wasn't it?
Franz.
Franz.
Yeah.
My name is Franz Wagner.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But
That's
really,
great.
does anyone care who won and who came second?
I think they more care the Yanks lost.
That's exactly where I was going. Canada.
I love that Canada.
Canada.
I just love that
whatever your
Dylan
song
Brooks
is.
had the game of his life against the Yanks and 39 points and just let them know about it the whole time.
Yep.
And he loves to play the villain. I'm like, yep, I like that. That's
Yeah.
Good game. Good game.
So that's their worst result in 53 years, I think it was.
It was.
Something like that.
But I was listening to the commentators. You know, they always try and make excuses. And they go, well, these teams in Europe have been together all year and they all play together and they
That's
core
bullshit.
team. Yeah, he's in the NBA.
Yeah.
He's in the NBA. But they've got the core of the team, whereas what the Americans do,
Americans
they
are
throw
taught
together
iso
a
ball.
team at the last minute.
And they're taught ISO ball from a young age, which
Yeah.
is one-on-one, where Europe, Australia, everywhere else is team basketball. So
Which
it's
is
a
more
big
FIBA-related type of
Yeah.
basketball. It's a completely different game, I reckon.
Yeah,
But it's
100%.
an absolute, they make a mockery of the game by not sending their best players. Or the best players make a mockery of the game.
Yeah.
They'll all want to go
Yeah,
to the
you
Olympics.
say that, but Jokic didn't play
Yeah, well,
because he didn't want to.
Dick.
He's got that.
Rhymes.
He's got that American.
Simmons. Dick.
He's playing in the Olympics.
Because he said he was going
back
to play.
Benny
Yeah, but
Simmons.
he said he would play for since like 2018,
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not.
and they're
until he
constantly
plays.
not playing at the end. So
But
I
yeah,
don't know.
like
if you're
could
getting
you
paid
imagine
millions
if you
of dollars,
played
though,
Steph Curry, Durant, LeBron.
oh, they'll have that in the Olympics. There's no way they're not going to after this
Oh,
result.
especially, yeah, exactly. It's like,
Yeah. They're like, yeah, we need to show our dominance
me,
again.
it just
Same
shows
thing they
that-
did in '92 with the Dream
yeah,
Team.
Yeah. To me, it just shows that they play for money. The players, they don't
Oh, 100% they
play
do.
for their
Do you
country. Is
blame
not
them?
important.
If you're getting paid $120 million or something a year, do you jeopardize that?
I think. Look, I've got a different opinion. I say yeah because it's inspiring the next lot of kids to play basketball. They want.
Yeah,
they want to see
they don't play that way though
Oh, whatever.
these days.
Oh, okay.
I'm with you though.
I just want to see him play. I want to
Yeah.
see. I think a world championship should have the best players.
Exactly.
Is a world championship more important than an Olympics?
I'd probably say no.
They're kind of the same thing, aren't they? Really,
They are the same thing because they play in off
Yeah.
years. To each
Yeah,
other,
but would you rather have a world championship gold medal or an Olympic gold medal if you had to pick between the two?
Olympic.
yeah.
Yeah, why?
I,
It's just got the name to it.
It has, but
Yeah.
that's a marketing.
But I'd
thing,
have
isn't it?
either, really.
Oh, yeah, I'm with
I
you.
just want the freaking tracksuit. I've said that all
Well,
along.
I just want the crest on my chest,
that's
mate. That's
exactly
what that's all
The
about.
flag over your shoulder.
I'm going to make it. I'm going to get to the Olympics.
You are.
If
I'm
it's not
looking forward to it.
2024, it'll be 2028. If it's not 2028, it'll be 2030.
just go
2032 in
take up
Brisbane.
shooting or something, and you can get in there. Or
I've told
discus,
my
lawn bowls.
My idea. I don't even need to be playing, or I'd just be a coach. So when
Yeah, true.
it's in Australia, Australia don't have to qualify for any sports.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh.
So I've got this theory of what I want to do is I want to coach a European handball team.
Yep, great
Right?
idea.
So, but the players are going to be in my team are going to be all those players that play in sports that aren't in the Olympics, like these legends of, so it might be Wally Lewis. He's
Big
never
Wall.
he's never going to make it to the Olympics, but we can get him in there. We'll get smashed, but we don't care. We've all got a tracksuit and we're forever Olympians.
And you get to do
Yeah,
the
the
parade
tat.
out the front. and
Wally
walk,
Lewis, Jonathan Brown.
Get the tat. It's great. I'm an Olympian.
get the Olympic
Exactly.
rings. Yeah.
Love
And
that shit.
could you imagine Robbie in the bloody in the opening ceremony walking around? I'd be,
Yeah,
Give
with
him
his
some-
cul-de-sac haircut.
yeah, can of Coke Zero, no drama.
Cheers, boys.
Yep, you bloody ripper. So
Okay.
there you go.
Why not a local beer?
Can we rip this band-aid off?
Which one?
You
the AFL band-aid.
Go on.
Swannies, eh?
48. That's why he's.
They lost by 6 points, and there was a controversy.
And
in
it was
scoring.
because Carlton cheated.
No, there's actually been.
We've heard this cheating allegation for weeks.
That's me. No,
Carlton cheated.
no. There's been footage that shows that it was touched, but it was,
Oh, that's bollocks.
no, there is. There's literally has. But having said that, it just again underlines how stupid a system is that was.
Even a thing.
Yeah, you should be able. They
Agreed.
should be able to work it out. You know.
And also, we missed 10 set shots in the first quarter.
tell
Didn't
you-
help anybody.
I'll tell you what, we look at the games this week, apart from St Kilda, who are just poo, they just could not play GWS to save themselves. Melbourne should have won the game if they had a kick straight. Sydney should have won the game if they had a kick straight.
Yep.
And Port Adelaide were 1-6 before they decided to kick straight, and the game was over.
Yeah, well, it's like we were down by 38 points at one stage. It's just ludicrous.
So
Brayshaw's possibly out for a long run. What happened there?
so Braden
Maynard,
Maynard, who is actually a mate of his, went to smother the ball and jumped up and...
they collided in the air.
No. Maynard came down, twisted the body, and landed on
His top
Brayshaw's
of his
head.
head, didn't he?
Yeah, concussed.
And concussed him.
Ouch.
So he's been sent straight to the tribunal. Ironically, the match review officer, who is basically the person that hands out the sanctions, said, all fair, no problem. Keep
So
playing.
why has it gone to match review?
Because the AFL has said, no, we don't agree with that.
Yep.
We're taking it straight to the tribunal.
Because they hit him in the head.
Because they hit him in the head and he's concussed. So, I mean, all sports, and I think we talked about it on the other podcast, all sports have got this thing hanging over their head now about concussion and litigation and all the rest of it. I think he's
There was a thing on Channel 7 last night with
Johnny Platten.
Johnny Platten and how fucked up he is now.
So that ad for that show ran while they were taking...
Oh,
him off
no.
No.
Yep.
Wow.
In Melbourne that was. That ad ran.
That's unbelievable.
So, but yeah, and that's why they've got to be super careful. The irony is there was a bloke playing for Melbourne who ran past the ball, cocked the elbow, smacked the Collingwood player in the chin, and because he didn't get injured, it was a 1-week suspension.
Oh.
Whereas Maynard, if he goes, the minimum he can go for is 3 weeks. Now that's gone to the tribunal.
That's
it's either get off or 3 weeks.
That's why you see so many players these days. Oh, I make it a lot worse than what it actually is.
Liam Gazzard, did the Swans have more than that one chance to score? Yeah, mate, they did. They couldn't blame that at all.
Nah.
I was just blaming Rob because he's been whinging about cheating for weeks.
Well, I'm just doing that on behalf of Adelaide.
We were 1-8, I think, at one stage.
Yeah.
It's just, and even after the buzzer of the first quarter, one of our best kickers has a shot at goal and misses it.
Well, Brisbane, who have been notorious for kicking terribly all year,
didn't miss, did they?
Oh my goodness!
They didn't hit the post this week?
Nah, hit nothing. Just kept kicking goals.
So you said to me the other day that they would win by more than 30 because you're sitting back.
Yeah, I was.
And then you said off air that they win by more than 50.
And they won by 48.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. So,
look, it was just the right matchup for the Lions. Whoever we play in the next one, I will not be confident whatsoever.
Who'd they play? Port Adelaide.
They played Port Adelaide, who had a few injuries. Poor old Port Adelaide, you know how they have a substitute, injury sub?
Yeah.
Or a tactical sub? You can do whatever you want. So halfway through the third quarter, the poor old Port coach has gone, well, screw this, we need something. And they've done a tactical sub, taken the bloke off. He sits down, puts on the jacket. Within 5 minutes, they had 2 injuries that they couldn't replace.
No.
The poor bastards. I felt really bad for him. And one of the guys is running off and he's taking his mouth guard out. He's pegged it into the ground because he was all upset that he was injured, but sucked in his Port.
So one thing I do hate more than the Lions winning is clickbait.
Oh.
Right? Clickbait shits me when you look at something and go that this poor young girl actually butchered the anthem. I'm sitting there thinking, hey, she said the wrong words or she...
Well, she did butcher it.
She forgot
missed
2
a bit.
lyrics. Yeah, she forgot like 2 words.
But the thing is, was it bad? Yeah, was it as bad as they're all saying?
It's not Fergie at the All-Star game.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
No
It's not
wardrobe
Meatloaf.
Yeah.
On that, did you see the start of the Brisbane game?
No. I only saw this chick because I'll click on the clickbait.
Okay, welcome to
I
country.
did that too.
What do you think of welcome to countries at sporting events? We can go controversial here. This is going to end well, though.
What do you think of welcome to
about-
country?
I like it,
Yep.
but also I don't like how long some of them go for because I think there should be, if you're going to, like the way the Kiwis do it, I love how they sing their anthem in Maori and then they sing their anthem. Like that's their actual anthem. Is that because that's what's been implemented? And I think that's everything from Welcome to the Country, all that. I love how they do the haka, right?
Yep.
So you always know what you're going to get. The thing I don't like, and which is maybe a little bit controversial, is that every single time you go, it's different, whether it's a smoking ceremony, Welcome to the Country, whatever it is. But then some bloke gets his 3 minutes of fame and he'll stand there for 25 minutes and tell you about everything. And that,
I always think it's very scripted and boring.
Yeah.
And designed, I don't know what, for...
Yeah, they need to make it more entertaining.
It's designed for the sport.
As an Aboriginal, I can say that.
But that's what I was going to say. What do you think about it?
Yeah. Some of them, yeah. Well, Welcome to Country isn't a...
It's not a tradition.
It's not a tradition thing. It's only just come out in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And like I understand it in schools where you're like, we give thanks to the people on this land, the custodians and all that. But that's all it has to be. It has to be something short and sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
With some do little
An
like a dance or
acknowledgement.
something. Do a cool dance that gets everyone like, whoa, that was cool, and then
Alright.
Like the
get
haka.
into it. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'll find for you guys is I'll find you the Welcome to Country that was done on Saturday night. It was the most engaging 3 minutes I've ever seen at a sporting event.
Oh, wow.
So the guy's name is Shannon Rusker. I've seen him do it a few places, and he does it very, very well. But he got on there and he explained what the people of that area,
yep.
what they did, what they used to do on the land that they were having a football game on. Then he got there and said, okay, I was at Suncorp Stadium last night doing this, and they were pretty good at it. Let's see the AFL. Let's give it a big cooey like we would have done in the...
Oh,
and
wow.
so the whole crowd did it, and then he
Cool.
said,
Oh,
well,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
then he said, welcome to country.
Gets
He goes, I
everyone
want you to
involved.
repeat after me, welcome to however they say it in their lingo. And then he even used the term lingo. Oh, in our lingo, that means he's so engaging. And I think
That's what's needed.
so I don't give a rat's about the national anthem being stuffed up, because I was...
Still enthralled.
And if you saw the players, because they show the players, they were actually smiling during this Welcome to Country.
Love
Yeah.
that.
And I've seen him do it at the cricket, where he's at the BBL, where he actually took the smoking ceremony and went down and actually did it over the players and explained again why he was doing what he was doing.
I love that. That's quite
Yeah,
good.
so
I was,
short-
at,
and
I
short
was
and
at an
sweet.
event once, and everyone's in the room, and they've done a welcome to country, and this guy goes, and I would like everyone to stand up, please, and we're going to do it. And he said, can everyone put their left hand on their left hip? And then he said, can everyone put their hand up like
Teapot.
this? And then he goes, now, I am a little teapot. The whole place just pissed themselves
That's
up.
so good, though.
That was very, very
were you
good.
at the Rollers game when they nearly set the
I
place
did.
on fire?
That was hilarious, because what they did at the
I've
Rollers,
seen
they
that.
have the smoking ceremony right in the middle of the court.
That's
and
so
they
dumb.
And they don't realise that there's lacquer on the court, and they nearly burnt the whole place down. That was amusing.
And Liam, it definitely was the same guy, mate, because I was at that one as well. So
Very, very funny. So
Really
this week, who you got?
we got no one, mate.
You
We
got-
get a bit of a break.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I do.
I'm a Fagan fan now too. I've
Yeah, no,
converted.
he's
Mate, he's such a he's
looks-
so good with the media.
yeah, he protects his players.
Yeah, he looks like a granddad,
He does.
but he looks like he'd like nurturing that
Oh.
young players. So I don't think he's a racist anymore.
Oh, he's not a
I
racist.
take all that back,
He's not a racist.
but I think he's not a bad
I
bloke.
don't
So
believe he's a racist.
I
but
might even go for him.
We've got a week off, and then we play the winner of Melbourne and Carlton, and then Collingwood have a week off, and they play the winner of Port Adelaide.
So you guys will play Melbourne. Is my
most
tip?
likely.
Why? Because Carlton beat Sydney.
No, because I think Melbourne should have won that game.
So
That's the other reason.
one of the
fair
things that
enough.
they talk about in AFL a lot at this time of
Yeah,
year
and
is
Carlton suck.
they do, but where we fall in love with the teams that won last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone goes, oh, Carlton and GWS played so well, but Melbourne and Port Adelaide finished top four for a reason.
Yeah.
They're not shit. I think Melbourne will get over the top, but I do think GWS will beat Port.
I think this is the second week of the year where I've only tipped one winner in the NRL.
Oh, boy.
I had an absolute shocker. However, Broncos absolutely annihilated the Storm. That was unbelievable. No one saw that coming. Panthers, we knew they were going to beat the Wars, but I think everyone just went for the Wars because that was what was there. Roosters defeating the Sharks was really interesting, just by a drop goal. Poor
really
Nacho
good, yeah.
Hines. Missed a couple of shots there, got charged down. Fuck, there was some charge down.
Yesterday's game was amazing too.
And then I reckon that the Knights Raiders game is one of the best games I've seen in a long time. I logged on at 28 all because I turned over to watch the news and it was like, Jesus, what's happened here? So I
Yeah.
went back and watched it.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, Aaron Rodgers making his debut for the Jets.
wearing number 8.
Wearing the big 8.
That's kind of cool.
I was going to wear my Dirty Sanchez shirt today. I might wait. I'll do it next week.
I'm trying to find myself a Rogers one, and I can't.
I don't
just
think you
can't
can get them
buy 'em.
anywhere.
You just
No,
can't
they're
buy 'em.
sold out.
Oh, you can get them in extra small. Ain't
That'll
helping me.
fit.
Yeah, and
Boob tube.
fit my left arm.
This shitted me yesterday.
the
US Open.
the Joker.
Yeah, but then he puts on a bloody Kobe shirt because it was his
Yeah, Mamba mentality.
But it was his 24th Grand Slam. That's the only reason he did it. Doesn't even know Kobe. He doesn't got no respect for him. He just
I'm
puts
pretty
his shirt
sure
on
they
'cause
knew
he's
each
a-
other.
Oh.
Yeah.
He just
Really?
puts a shirt
I'm pretty
on.
sure they
I
did.
don't give a rat's crack. If there's one person in the world that does not respect anybody, it's Novak Djokovic, and he
Agreed.
can go and get screwed, and that's a rant.
I
don't
did
care.
like the
He's the
fact that
goat.
Coco Gauff won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
19.
But the
It's
other
awesome.
thing, before we leave Novak, the bloody taking the piss out of Shelton.
What?
So Blake Shelton, I think his name's Blake Shelton, who he beat in the semi-final.
No, he's not the guy off The Voice.
Oh, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
Mate,
yeah.
American kid who was ranked 500 last year.
Country and Western singer. Yeah.
500 he was ranked this time last year. He's now ranked 49. Played in the
Good
US
on
Open
him.
semi-final. Absolute jet of a player.
Yeah.
And his trademark celebration when he won a game this year was to put the phone to the ear and then hang it up as if like I've just hung up on you. And so Djokovic did that when he beat him, and I just thought, you knob, you absolute wanker.
He's the GOAT. He's
only
the
the second biggest
Is he
wanker.
the GOAT though?
Well, he is on numbers.
Technically, yeah, he's just smashed.
Yeah, he's equalled Margaret
24th.
Court now.
What do you call it? Grand
And we,
Slam.
we all know that Margaret Court's loose in the head too.
Oopsies.
So,
Must be nuts.
but Novak Djokovic is still only the second biggest wanker in New York this weekend at the tennis.
Who's the biggest?
The dickhead who bloody glued his feet to the stadium.
What?
What?
You didn't hear this?
No.
Women's semi-final, Coco Gauff, and she's up 1 set and leading in the second set.
What was he protesting?
Climate change.
Oh, what's that? What is he
Did
achieving?
his shoes melt to the
It's
court?
like, have you seen that video where there's people, they glued themselves to the top of an oil truck because they wanted to stop oil, and the guys, they're doing a news thing, and the guy's like, what are they trying to achieve?
Yeah.
And the guy's like, oh, they want to stop oil, and he goes, that's cooking oil. And he's like laughing his head off like, that's great.
Well, you know how they always tell the crowd, be seated, rah, rah, rah. Well, these people stood up and they wouldn't sit down. And so they got the police in, and one of them had glued his feet, bare feet.
Bare feet.
Yep.
Ow.
Rip him. Go.
Just tackle him.
Just
Get
take
like
him
some
out.
NFL dude. Just
Yeah.
boom.
I felt bad for.
I didn't.
I felt bad for Coco Gauff and whoever the other lady was that she was playing. But Coco Gauff, that was a great story though.
I was 19 years old. Done well.
Yeah.
First teenager since Serena.
Serena, yeah.
Boom.
Or American teenager.
That's not a bad.
And then UFC was in Sydney.
Oh, really? Was it?
Yeah, a mate of mine was there yesterday sending me pictures and stuff.
Did
He had
someone
pretty
win?
shit
Some
seats.
Australian bloke win?
No
lose?
idea, but Izzy got beat.
No, Izzy got beat. He's from New Zealand.
Sean Strickland, the US guy, wins. What's 49-46? Is that the
That
score?
was the score. Yeah.
Beat him by 3. I had no idea what that means.
How do you score in a game where you like? Is it how many?
I think
teeth
it's like
you got
how many
left?
hits you get and
How many punches
Yeah.
to the head?
But there was this
1-0.
There was like 20 seconds where it was just and he's just
Oh,
he
it's
didn't-
insane.
while he was
stop,
against
did
us.
he?
Oh
Yeah.
man, I was like, bro, I'm surprised the guy didn't come and stop it. You're like, but Izzy got out of it.
I think we should go to the second thing first.
Go for it.
because-
Yeah, it's just
Because
that's
we've
just
been
there.
we've been doing that for the last few weeks. But Mint Collectibles, our mates. Mint Collectibles. No, the guys, Zach and the boys at Mint Collectibles have opened another store in Brisbane.
Well done,
Boom.
guys.
Chermside.
So they've got a trade day coming up as well. I think
This Sunday.
weekend.
Is that in
North side of Brisbane.
in the shopping centre?
No, I think it's on the main drag.
Oh,
It's
nice.
on Gympie Road.
Awesome.
Gympie Road, yeah. So certainly,
Well done, guys. Congratulations.
there aren't many people in this industry that I would dead set vouch for.
Yep.
But Zach and Mint Collectibles are definitely one of them.
100%.
They are just really down to earth.
Mate, they're
people
good human beings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good people.
767 Gympie Road,
There you go.
Chermside.
There
so
we
go
go.
on. And
And there's a trade day this Sunday, 10 till 4.
Yes, sir.
Are we going?
no.
I've put it in my diary, so I'm little nudge to the wifey. Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm not available Sunday.
What about, hey, honey, the other boys can't make it, so I really have to go
I just say
now.
it's a work thing.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
doesn't know.
What is?
No one tell her.
Well, you just take the PSG shirt and take the microscopes. And off
So
you go.
I had
Take the
an
microscopes.
idea around this,
What was that?
right around the whole sort of trade day type stuff. You know how on the Gold Coast next weekend is the Blitz,
Lots.
and there's lots of people coming here for the NBL Blitz.
Lots.
Hey.
Why don't
Anyone from New Zealand?
local card shop? Why don't local card shop have a trade day, a Blitz trade day, and we can do something cards in the yard like we did last time?
We could do that.
That'd be a bit of fun.
It would be fun.
And we could get
2
all these
weekends
guys to
in a row.
come down to the Blitz, come to cards in the yard in the day, and blitz it up in the night.
People should be coming to
Get blitzed.
the Blitz because we've got to show support for basketball on the Gold Coast.
We do. We're about to show a lot of support for basketball on the Gold Coast. There is an announcement that has been written, but I can't read it, around
Well,
some
you can't-
exciting Gold Coast basketball news.
Is this is different then?
No,
obviously,
it's
to-
not. It's just the
Same
way
one.
it's written.
Ah, very
Hey,
good,
the
yes.
second largest Kiwi population on the planet is on the Gold Coast.
Did
you know that?
That is, yeah, they live around the corner from my house.
That is factual.
Upper Coomera is known as a suburb of New Zealand.
It is. So, there'll be a big announcement made in the next 2 or 3 days.
West Auckland.
Yeah, a lot of people call it that. That's what's funny.
I believe that I'll be on New Zealand radio tomorrow night making the announcement. And then I'll be on ESPN on Wednesday. And then, obviously, when this comes out, the announcement may have already been made because this doesn't come out till later.
Did you say ESPN?
ESPN.
What?
Yeah.
Well, this is.
Hey, I know what we should do. Hey, Rubes, can you grab the beanie off Brian?
That's all we need.
Oh, yeah.
That's all we need.
Just, yeah.
Oh, look,
I'm getting changed. Hang on a minute.
also, you go and
the
get
mic.
changed, and then Pugs and I, we're going to talk with not you being here because I'm going to make some radical comments. So, Pugs.
Hey, what's up, man?
Have you noticed how, we got a lot of love for Brett,
We do.
but where's our beanies? Where's our beanies? You got a cap?
I live in Gold Coast. Don't need a beanie.
You got a cap?
But I got a cap.
No, one of the caps.
Oh, yeah.
You do?
I want one.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't got one. That's nice. I like it.
I tell you what. Hey, homeboy.
Hey.
Ears. Actually, it's got to pronounce it ears.
I can't hear
Boban.
Boban.
Ears.
Yeah, so we can't
announce it, though.
No, but we can have a chat
Just wear
about
it.
what's on your head.
What's on
What
my
is
head?
on your head?
It's a beanie.
What's it say?
It says airs, as in
It's Richmond Tigers.
the Taranaki airs.
Taranaki.
So we can't officially announce anything, but
That's okay.
watch out for this brand, this logo, these hats, and everything in a shop near you soon.
Especially if it's a local card shop.
Especially if it's a local card shop.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it is exciting. I'm not going to lie to you. I get excited about some stuff, and this is one of the things I'm getting excited
Too
about.
hot.
You know what? Plus, I'm not allowed to say anything.
It is dead set 47 degrees outside.
It's hot in here, too.
It's at 47 in here, too.
I'm wearing a black shirt, which is.
But
not
anyway,
normal.
some really exciting news coming up, guys and girls.
Hey, we've all got like the same color pants and shirt.
We match.
Hey, I just need a Meteor 8 hat.
Oh, no. I had
did you
to
see the
steal
digs
this
in?
one. Yeah,
Is mine media? Yeah, it is today, yeah.
I got the cool.
You got the
Meteor
Tropics
8.
one.
Yeah, I got the cool one.
Love it.
Thank
Love
you.
it.
Thank you, Christopher.
So anyway, some big news coming out there very soon. It will be announced before the Blitz, and that's important.
Boom.
You mean before the blots?
Before the Blitz.
Before the blots,
The
bro.
Blitz. And I reckon we
Sweet
should have a trade day at local card shop. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it?
You can do all
we do
things.
Yeah.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
When is that? Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Okay.
There's a
so
collector's market, October 14 and 15,
We've
2-day
talked about
event.
that. We've talked that one to death.
That's
There's
the
also
Silly Road Market, Eagleby.
there's also
Mitch said he'll be in contact with you because he'll be in one time to talk it up with us.
Oh yeah. We'll get him
So-
on. In the
And
next
we're doing a
couple of
live
weeks.
potty from there, aren't we?
We are, and he's going to come on to our potty.
Love that shit.
But then there's a collector's fair on November 26th.
There is.
That's the one I couldn't remember. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
So we've got that one coming up as well. So there's a lot coming
There's
up.
lots happening in the
We've got
card
the Mint,
space.
Let's
we've got
go.
the Mint at Chermside, LCS at Mermaid, and we've got the button.
Boom.
The
Nice and
women throwing mentioned Redline Collectibles. G'day, Redline. Wonder why people call themselves these things. Do you reckon Redline because he goes really fast?
I don't know.
Like they redline it?
Maybe.
Or do they only collect cards with red lines through them?
Well, don't get them graded.
I got offered a PSA 1 this week.
You would have snapped it up.
I nearly did, but I knocked it back because it was a Pokemon, and I was waiting for my Pokemon delivery from our friends in Melbourne that's never coming. But anyway,
Look, don't
NFL New Orleans Saints, Lou Headley, first game in the NFL.
Cool name.
Yeah. He's got a great name.
What did he get? 5 punts.
He got 5 punts.
48.2
Average
yards.
of 50 yards
And they
pretty
won.
much.
So he's
Yeah, they
probably
get the
getting
win.
paid $1 million a year,
Love
and he's gone out and kicked the ball 5 times this week. No, not bad.
Would he be getting $1 million?
Oh, I'd be getting a bit.
And then I looked up there's 10 Aussies playing in the NFL at the
There
moment,
is.
and a lot of them are punters, probably because we know how to kick a ball.
Yeah.
Except Jordan Malalata. He's just a
Yeah,
really
he's
big fucker.
there's a couple big ones, and they do things, but a lot of them are punters, which is great.
Love that.
There's because a lot of the kind of kick, especially the AFL kicks, they've never seen anything like it.
No.
You know, there was a guy a couple of years ago who
Doing drop counts and...
but he ran sideways to confuse the defence, and then he
And
snap kicked it
Yeah.
around the corner, and they're all going,
What, in the NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's all. They would have never seen anything
they
like
wouldn't
Do
it.
you remember when that bloke that's now in prison that used to play for the 49ers?
Yeah, I know. They're actually all going to be in prison, the Australians that played over there.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why?
Valentine Holmes might be in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a bit awkward.
Yeah.
But the one that actually currently in prison,
Yep.
that's playing for the
good reasons.
for very good reasons.
He's now playing for the Department of Corrections.
He is, yeah, for their second team though, because he's put about 40 kilos on. When he some of the shit that he did though when he was over there, like even just catching the ball backwards and like sidestepping and as a sort of offensive player tackling the shit out of someone and stuff like big palms off, and they just completely different sport.
Yeah, I've always wondered why more NRL players haven't gone over there and.
Plus, you're wearing padding as well, wouldn't it? You'd feel invincible. Because you're used to hitting people with no padding. So with padding, you're just going to be like, yup.
A mate of mine I used to play AFL with, every time he put headgear on, just turned into an animal. Seriously, he like played 100
Bobby
times better
Boucher.
with headgear on.
But yeah,
My
they
mum
reckon that's
said-
why there's so many
My
head
mum
injuries in
said-
NFL, is because they do feel invincible.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But that's exciting. Josh Giddey won another award. FIBA's World Cup Rising Star Award.
That's pretty cool. 20 years old.
Yeah.
So
First
imagine
World
if-
Cup.
Yeah, if he could play the next 5 World Cups, that'd make him 36.
It's crazy. He had better stats than some of the players that were in the All-Star 5.
So that All-Star 5 was a bit rigged,
Yeah.
to be fair.
I
like
100%
Anthony
agree with
Edwards,
that.
why?
Anthony, because they talked him up so much, but Giddy had better stats.
Yeah, exactly. Why
More
wasn't
points,
Giddey
more
there?
assists, more rebounds.
Anyway, and the cricket super sub, Marnus Labuschagne.
what a story.
Do you know what it is? It's just a big fuck you. Is that all that
To the
is?
selectors.
For both Labuschagne and also his little mate at the top of the order.
Travis Head,
No, the other one.
Matthew Renshaw,
No, the other one.
Stephen Smith,
No, the other one. Opener. Australian batting opener.
Manuel Labour.
Manuel Labour.
Yep.
No.
Who are you talking about? Davey Warner.
Yeah.
But he's in the team, Warner.
Yeah, but like he scores a century, they all say he's shit and he's a has-been, he's whatever. He
he
scores a
comes in
century, and then Marnus
wins the
comes
game.
in who wasn't in the team and
Yeah.
scores 138.
No comment. Warner's a knob.
Super sub, mate.
Marnus is not, though. So, but Marnus is the one, like, he wasn't even in the team. He's turned up, he's sitting there, he's got his feet up, he's probably having a nap. And someone goes, Marnus,
get on.
You're in, son.
Cam's had a knock to the head. We need you to bat. We're 7 for 80, chasing 220. And he goes, I can do that.
No worries, mate.
And he did.
Be done by
Sounds like a
supper.
movie. Yeah.
He did it. And that's
Tom
it,
Bromley, DJ.
But the thing with Marnus is that's how he got into the test team.
It is.
So, like, this guy, he just knows how to
So
take
will
an
they?
opportunity.
Can they drop him now?
Oh, they'll find a way. Someone will injure a toenail and they'll have to bring Matt Marnus into the team.
They'll
well
always bring
done,
him around.
Marnus. We're proud of you.
We are.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and
Your mate.
know when to run.
You better
Hey.
count your money.
Look at that. Friend of the podcast, 60s.
As soon as you mentioned Marnus Labuschagne, only because he reckons he coaches him, and that's the reason why he scored 138.
Absolute,
Yeah.
absolute
So
ballpark.
Hollyoaks outside making faces at us,
Holiday
saying,
oak.
I coach Marnus, taking all the credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's happened there.
When really.
Anyway, card porn, boys. It's time.
Oh, this is.
It's time. Last week we learnt that card porn was a friend of Cherry's, and
Well,
that
Assumed friend. They
Let's-
No, that's
they
what we
know
did,
each
though.
other.
sorry, they knew each other.
I don't know if
and we
I
think
won't say
he's
they're
one
friends.
of one.
He's one of one. Yeah, in
Yeah,
breaks.
in breaks,
You'd
and
think so.
all that sort of stuff. But there's more scams coming to light. I hear rumours.
Bloody not even cards anymore.
Yeah, no, we're going into art.
Oh, really?
Banksy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fake Banksy.
It's easy Banksy.
No, because
Oh.
if he was, he'd have talent.
No, like fake, like replicas type thing.
So he's like not
Yeah,
just
fakes.
scamming card people. He's just like doing.
He's apparently
Fake,
yeah.
like fake,
Like-
like,
There's
like
a whole,
replica.
replicas.
yeah,
fake
my bad. There's a whole lot that's coming to light with his name all over it. So
But there are other
he's
people
getting
just
himself
going,
into a lot of trouble.
That was card porn. Now.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, he looks like me. Oh, yeah, that was that guy.
Yeah, we
he-
underordered
His,
Pokemon.
his photo has come out, so
Oh, have they?
people know what he's. And it's the guy. I've
Is
got
the
it
one
written
you
here.
thought it was?
Yeah. Remember how we were at Hobby Hangout in Sydney
Yeah.
2 years ago and someone's coming around with photos like, oh, if you see this guy, like, let us know, blah, 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 because they did a big scam. That photo is the same photo.
He's the one we'll
it's
get
the same guy.
Really?
Yeah,
now
it's different
So he's
photo.
been doing
but
this for a while.
He's been doing it for a long time.
So,
yeah.
and the guy, 8088 Edge.
Yeah, the guy that's all
80,
over
88 Edge.
eBay. The big, probably one of the biggest Australian eBay sellers.
He got scammed.
Yeah, for 10 grand, wasn't it?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Yeah,
I think it was more than that. Yeah.
So how are they getting scammed? He's not paying the money and they're sending the cards?
Fake cards.
Fake cards.
There's also he's
so
been
it's a
selling
fake Banksy,
86 Fleer boxes, fake ones somehow, but he's been getting BBC wrapping, the whatever. But
What's BBC wrapping?
They're baseball card exchange where people send their boxes to get authenticated.
Oh, yeah.
And then they wrap it, and then you get it, and it's a real box.
Oh, because it's
It's
fake authentication.
Which is the one that got Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan Paul with the G.I. Joe cards. That was wrapped by BBC.
I love the way you just laugh halfway through.
It's just great.
It's funny.
But apparently he's ordered quite a lot of them with those wrapping of just like cheaper stuff, and then he's been selling these boxes or these packs or whatever with this wrapping, and it's all coming to light now. That
have they caught him?
I don't believe so.
So he's still on the run.
8088 Edge actually put out something this morning that Rob showed me saying, "Oh, this is what he looks like." It's showing his photo everywhere.
It had facial recognition. He reckons has been run on it,
and the cops know about him, and they're looking for him as well. And
so he's on the run. This is a movie.
Who would play him? Let's.
It's like a Leonardo DiCaprio type movie.
Let's cast the movie.
Is he Asian?
No. I'll show you a photo.
What is his name? Juan.
He's Spanish, maybe, because apparently he spends a lot of time in Spain. Oh, whoops. That's him.
Oh.
So I believe I've seen him before. He looks very familiar.
He does.
So that was the photo that went around at Hobby Hangout.
Cardporn has a face.
And that's Cardporn has a face.
We'll put that up on the social so people
So
know what we're actually
who
looking
would
at.
play certain people? So let's talk the Australian hobby.
Grayson.
No, I would have. No,
sorry, my bad.
Someone's got to play
I
Grayson.
did that for him.
I would have David Schwimmer playing Grayson.
From Friends?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. I'd have David
What
Schwimmer.
about the...
Pivot!
We were on a break.
We were on a break.
break. I saw you did that. That's pretty funny. He just got it. That's even funnier. Wow.
Yeah, Cardporn could be played. Oh.
He looks like someone.
He looks like he's friends with Michael.
Lincoln Lewis will play Cardporn.
Lincoln Lewis.
Yeah. Shave his head.
That was
Lincoln
great.
Lewis. Toady would be in there somewhere.
Toady has to be in there.
We'd have him.
He can be Ken Golden.
No, Toady could be Marco.
Marco.
Marco, yeah.
Why would Marco be in there?
Because he's got a card shop. Brad Pitt would be that guy from local card shop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the silent partner.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Nah, fadeaway collection.
Yeah. So I
Ricky.
think it's definitely a movie.
That guy looks like one of those blokes that's on the on the Instagram where this is how you follow my 15-step program and you get
and you
the
can
free
get
Ferrari and
he
shit.
does actually. Yeah, because I got a friend that is that guy now. Yeah. That's funny.
Interesting.
It is. It's just it's a joke.
But anyway, it's bad. It's shit. The guy should get put in jail with Jared Hayne and join the correctional under 15. Oh, not under 15. They'd be pedophile. Join the... Yeah, whatever. Moving on.
When you're unsure of an answer and you want to find the reason or the meaning behind the wisdom.
This is for you, Chop.
Every answer can be trusted, so there's no need to fear.
Us plugs. I love it.
I do have a couple of questions that came through, and they're card-related questions, and it's a bit about chaos too. I've lost it. I have lost it. Okay, let's straighten up here. We got Brian. Brian from Taranaki has sent in a message. I don't know where Brian's from. I made that bit up. Sealed wax, Pugs.
Yes,
Is
sir.
sealed wax an investment that you see?
It is if you don't get it from BBCE.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got.
Does
I've
that
got
tarnish
friends
their
that-
name, actually?
Well, their name's been going into the dirt quite a
Similar
lot
to
since the
PSA.
Logan Paul stuff.
Like PSA and BGS.
Yeah, because once PSG came along, no one wanted
No,
anything.
but you
to
know
do
how
with
they're
it.
like all these people showing different
different
numbers
things
and
that they're
shit.
doing. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it depends on the product because I don't think you can buy the cheaper stuff and sit on it and think it's going to
Increase
skyrocket. But the more expensive stuff, like I got friends that were lucky enough to do it before COVID hit, and then during COVID sold it for silly amounts of money, and now they're not having to work, living lavish lifestyle.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And
But they had
that's sealed
flawless
stock,
and
yeah.
exquisite. And,
I've got some
all
hoops
that.
blasters from
Yeah, see,
2019.
you could do them too.
What's it? This is now. It's got me intrigued a little bit. What you believe? Is it the product? Is it the rookie class?
It's the rookie class, yeah.
Yep. So we're talking about NBA.
if you need the right
here.
rookie class, yeah. I always talk NBA.
Yeah.
But
what about
you can do it with NFL. They got
Pokemon?
with the Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, Pokemon, more the older stuff, or evolutions, all that kind of thing. The more popular stuff.
So, did you buy any Pokemon yourself with the 151?
No.
Brett?
No,
You didn't
get it.
Didn't get it.
Didn't arrive.
He bought it, but he didn't get it.
Still sad.
You get a refund though. You'll be all right.
No, maybe you probably get store credit.
Store credit.
Can't buy shit with store credit. Anyway,
You probably could.
you probably could do. To be fair,
Okay.
I was going to go somewhere with that.
And this is an NBA question. The next one.
Oh.
The next NBA question comes from Felix. Felix from Melbourne. Who's the rookie for you this year to collect? Someone that's not expensive,
that's
I'm
a
going to
good.
guess.
That's a good question.
Give us the. I mean, everyone's going to say
Wemby.
Victor. Yeah. So give us the one that might be a little bit of a sleeper at the start.
I like Obi Toppin's brother. Can't actually remember his name. I just know his name's Toppin. But I really like him.
Toppin?
Toppin, there we go. He's playing for New York.
Oh, he's a Nick.
Yeah. So it's funny though because Obi was playing for New York and now he's got traded to Pacers. So they just replaced him with another Toppin.
I reckon Austin Reeves' rookie card this year, so it was obviously last year's, is going to go off chops.
Off the chops.
Off chops.
Off chops. Everyone's going
Have
to
you
go
got him
after an
chops?
off Austin Reeves.
I was
rookie card.
going through some old.
They went from
LCS
like
cards, yeah.
$3 to $120 towards the end of last season. I reckon it's going to keep going.
Yeah,
up and up.
if he keeps playing the way he's playing,
It's pretty impressive.
and he played pretty well at the FIBA. So
Yeah.
So you reckon? So who'd you say?
Toppin. But I reckon the rookie of the year will either be Chet or Scoot.
Chet.
Chet's going to go off chops.
Yeah, because it's his first year. He's had that year of experience of what NBA life is like.
And he's
I
gone
think
from
it's
being
gonna
a
go.
twig to just like a small branch.
Although I saw a video this morning of
He's still a
Wemby.
twig, isn't he?
Wemby is built.
Is he?
Yeah, he's.
I'm more
he's
talking about
looking
Chet.
Good. Yeah.
Because Chet, there was
Wemby will be
nothing on
rookie of
him.
the year.
Yeah. Well, that's what you think. That's what.
That's
It's
what everyone
too
wants.
predictable. Yeah.
I think Chet, we saw Chet play last year when we were at Summer League, and wow, is all I can say. Mate, plays like a point guard.
Yeah.
But the interesting one will be when Wemby plays Chet.
Yeah. How that's
I
going to
reckon
go.
Wemby will be stronger
Hopefully it's not
than Chet.
windy.
They'll both fall over.
yeah, they're both. Not
Hope
bad.
there's no local fires.
Outdoor games.
Indeed.
What's going on?
What's going on? As it's all about New Zealand and how shit their rugby team is at the moment.
Oh, goal!
Love
How did we
it.
forget
Love
to-
it.
How
Love
did
it.
we not talk about
we're
Oh,
gonna-
that was meant to be in here. Oh, it's all right.
We'll
Here
see
we go.
lucky I brought it up.
It's covered.
So we're all about other sports in New Zealand, and that being basketball. The Tall Blacks were whatever, but
They're tall.
Yeah, they're tall, and they wear black uniforms. We're all about basketball in New Zealand. So I am going to. There's only I think 2 Kiwi players in the NBA.
Stephen Adams.
Stephen Adams.
I nearly bought a Stephen Adams rookie card when I was in New Zealand. $100.
New Zealand.
Oh,
Patch
nice.
order. Nice.
Oh, sweet.
So Stephen Adams, I'm going to do for free this week, or any other Kiwi basketball players.
Wasn't
So
there?
they could be in
there
the
was
NBL.
Sean Marks, who now is the president of operations for Brooklyn.
There you go.
He's a Kiwi as well.
Yeah.
So more than happy to do Kiwi players this week because next week we can actually talk about the shit where I had my hat on. I couldn't talk about it, and then we can.
Well, we didn't talk about anything.
We didn't.
Before.
I just wore a beanie.
Yeah, and we were a bit surprised, but
But that's okay.
It'll
It's
come to
very
light.
warm. Very warm. Anyway, so that's my crazy idea this week. And Rob, are you ready?
well, I don't really have a rant.
Yes, you
already
do.
fucking ranted
Go,
already. So
okay,
go.
You can do it.
You can do it. Rob's rant.
All right, so I will rant. After all, I thought I wasn't going to rant, and I guess that's one of the problems. Is that there's so many things to rant about in sport these days, and just life in general. But I'm going to rant about card porn. All right, I'm going to rant because, like, why be a shit bloke? Right, it's shit blokes like you, card porn, that make all us non-porn people
Non shit bloke people.
just look like we're average. So everyone's saying, oh, Australians are all shit because they're, card porn's Australian. No, card porn's a shit truck. I nearly said something worse. So to all those people out there, if you want to do the wrong thing, go and become sneaker flippers, right? Flip those sneakers, be a prick there, Leave our hobby alone. Thank you. I promise next week I'll have a much better rant.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, what are you up to this week,
I shouldn't have
Pugs?
said shit.
Shit truck.
This week I'm actually doing some grading and
What a
working.
surprise.
And I'm actually I'm not here on Wednesday, but
What?
I'll be up in the Sunshine Coast.
You
Why?
singing?
Yeah, at a school.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that'll be cool.
Is that a new single?
Yeah, he does.
No,
Ass plugs.
I do have a new
plugs.
single, but it's
Don't sing.
I'm
ass-
not
don't
putting
sing
it out.
Yeah,
Nah.
don't sing ass plugs
When-
at the school.
it'll be out in about a month.
Don't
Month's
sing
time.
Ask plugs. When's it out? A month.
In about a month, yeah.
Well, you're
I just got to finish the last bits of it and how I'm going to promo it and all that.
Well, if
Do
you
you
like
need
some
any-
backup
I
singers,
was
we're
gonna
more
say,
than
do you need
welcome
any
to.
help?
Sweet as. Yeah, well, we've got
to
the
come on.
recording equipment here.
We have, yeah. We can just do that. More than
You
happy
got to know when to hold 'em.
See, I could
So we
use
could have
that.
sung the bloody national
Wow.
anthem the other day.
You could have. Yeah, well,
We had to go this way.
they got a nobody to do it as well. So
That's it. 100%. I don't
It's
care.
normally the lead singer this week of
Mamma
Mamma
Mia.
Mia.
oh, from like the play.
Yeah, the play.
yeah.
And so someone's going, what play's in town this week? Let's just get the
that's
lead
funny.
singer. What do you got on, big fella?
Nothing much, to be honest. It's a little bit quieter. I am heading up to local card shop for a day.
Which day?
Turds Day.
Brisbane?
Thursday in Brisbane?
Yeah,
Nice.
so our main man, Ricky, let's give Ricky a bit of a shout out.
Ricky!
He's doing a great job up there, and we've just employed
Fade
a new person up there as well. And her name is Marianne, because Marianne's married to Ricky, so she's there anyway. So,
Beautiful. Do you reckon she knows Gilligan?
well, yeah, Ricky's a bit like that. Yeah. But no, Ricky's off. He's having a bit of a operation this week, so
Well, good luck with that, Rick.
he will be fine. But Ricky's a top bloke. So if you are up in the Brisbane area and you want to talk to just one of the world's nicest people, he's a big bear, isn't he?
He's a big
Yeah,
man.
very much.
We love him. He's a great
And his
man.
wife, Marianne,
She's even lovelier.
no, I'd go the other way. I'd say she's as mad as a cut snake.
She's a Kleber
but we love her.
fan. Yeah.
So if anyone's got a Maxi Kleber,
She collects him like you wouldn't believe.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Wow. Well, we've got
she can get the cards for free.
well, we've got a big week in basketball this week and next week. We've got Anstey's in town from Saturday, I think.
Let's
He's
go.
back.
Yeah, we've got
Keep him out of local card shop.
Cole Brown's coming to town.
Who's Cole
Hey.
Brown?
He's the general manager of the Taranaki Airs. He's coming over for
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah. For the-
NBL Blitz.
The Blitz.
And we've obviously got the Blitz, which
When's that
is
start?
on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh,
And then the uni games start on the following Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
It's all happening.
good couple of weeks.
So we're gonna be hanging out with Uncle Chop Chop at the yard, 2389 Gold Coast Highway.
Why is he coming
Mermaid.
to the yard?
He's coming to the Blitz, and that's going to be the home of the Ipswich picture framing for the Blitz.
Oh, really?
It's the home of
I just made
the
that
Blitz
up.
after parties.
The Blitz after
There you
parties,
go.
before parties, during parties, anytime.
Ginger parties.
Ginger parties. So I've got this new thing where I'm going to get orange hats made for everyone to say gingers
awesome.
matter. Don't you reckon? That's pretty awesome.
Or
Sponsored
ginger-
by Official Beer Co.
Or it could be ginger is better at the yard.
There is, yeah. Only gingers can
I
talk
like
ginger.
I like
So,
gingers matter.
Can I
That's
can I
great.
crazy
That's
something?
So
Can I
good.
do a crazy thing and give away something?
What's going on?
So during the Blitz,
Yes.
if you are a ginger and you played in the NBA,
And you played in the NBA.
then you'll get free ginger beer at the yard.
Luke Longley.
Well, that'd be the only one. So
Oh, I don't know.
that's the kind of crazy
Bartos-
idea.
Bartos comes over.
Would Anstey be a ginger? He's got a red beard.
Nah,
Nah.
he's not a ginger.
Thank Christ, because he can
Because he would
drink.
he would drink. But
Drink
yeah,
me
so if
under
you're
the
a
table.
ginger and you played in the NBA,
Or NBL.
no.
Yeah, go on.
Okay,
Let's
all
do
right,
that. NBL, I can give away a free beer.
Okay. Well, I was giving him unlimited beers.
What if you
but
like
one
Dennis
free beer.
Rodman, who's like dyed his hair
That's
red a
fine
million
too.
times?
Dennis
If Dennis
Rodman's
Rodman was-
always
Kevin-
welcome.
Kevin
If
Herter.
if Dennis Rodman wants to turn up, I will buy him the beer.
And if what if we need the goat?
Who's the goat?
I'll tell you what
What
we'll do
number?
also.
Scalabrini.
So during
From
that
UK
period,
Mannion?
here's another one. During that whole period, during the Blitz,
Yep.
yeah, you're going to be at the yard a bit. I'm going to be at the
I will
yard a
be,
bit.
yeah.
Christopher's going to be at the yard a bit. Pugs will be down there
I'll
at
be
some
there.
stage.
I'll work there.
If
It's all
you
good.
see any of us, yeah, and you come up and say, "Love Card Chaos," I'll buy you a beer.
That's awesome. I love Card Chaos.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Lucky you don't drink beer.
I know.
And
Lucky after one, I'm gone.
After one, you're gone.
Yeah.
So, so- and that all goes to everyone except Chop.
He doesn't love car guys though.
Anyway, guys and girls, thank you so much for your hospitality this week. It's been a good one. I like this one. It was good.
Yep.
Cardporn, go fuck yourself.
Any final words?
Protect your card.
Go the Lions.
Go platinum.